Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you? Are you ready to study? Before we start a new chapter, I want to review about last week is multiplication without regrouping. And I have 1 until 5 questions for you. Please find the product about multiplication without regrouping in these questions. Next new chapter is multiplication with regrouping in ones, tens, hundred, and thousand. Before we start, please prepare your book and your pencil. Multiplication with regrouping in ones, tens, hundred, and thousand adalah perkalian dengan sistem simpan dalam satuan, puluhan, ratusan, dan ribuan. Next, I have something question example for you. Honey has 4 packets of sweet. There are 30 sweet in each packet. How many sweet are there together? Multiply 13 by 4 to find out. Step 1, multiply the 1 by 4. 3 ones equals 4 is 12 ones. Regroup the ones. 12 ones is 1 tenths, 2 ones. Jadi 12 itu 1 puluhan dan 2 satuan. Karena hasilnya 12, kita taruh 2 di bawah 4 dan 1 kita masukkan ke dalam puluhan. Next step 2, multiply the ones by 4. 1 tenths equals 4 is 4 tenths. Add the tenths. 4 tenths plus 1 tenths is 5 tenths. So 4 puluhan ditambah 1 puluhan sama dengan 50. Jadi kita taruh 5-nya di sebelah 2, hasilnya menjadi 52. Bisa kalian lihat dan pahami yang sudah ada di video. So, 13 equals 4 is 52. There are 52 sweets all together. Next example is, Shiva has 2 boxes. There are 56 fruits into each box. How many fruits are there in 2 boxes? Next, multiply 56 by 2 to find out. Step 1, multiply the ones by 2. 6 ones equals 2 is 12 ones. Regroup the ones. 12 ones is 1 tenths, 2 ones. Puluhannya kita simpan dan kita taruh angka 2 di bawah angka 2. Next step 2, multiply the tens by 2. 5 tenths equals 2 is 10 ones. Add the tens. Tens plus 1 tenths is 11 tenths. Regroup the tenths. 11 tenths is 101 tenths. So 56 equals 2 is 112. Next question is multiply 155 by 2. Next, multiply 155 by 2 to find out. Step 1, multiply the ones by 2. 5 ones equals 2 is 10 ones. Regroup the ones. 10 ones is 1 tenths, 0 1. 10 puluhan adalah 1 puluhan 0 satuan. Jadi kita taruh 0 satuannya di bawah angka 2. Dan 10-nya kita simpan di puluhan. Next step 2, multiply the tens by 2. 5 tenths equals 2 is 10 tenths. Add the tens. 10 tenths plus 1 tenths is 11 tenths. Regroup the tens. 11 tens is 100 one tens. Jadi 11 puluhan itu adalah 1 ratusan dan 1 puluhan. Kita taruh puluhannya angka 1 di bawah angka 5. Dan 100-nya kita simpan di ratusan. Step 3, multiply the 100 by 2. 100 equals 2 is 200. Add the 100, 200 plus 100 is 300. So, 155 equals 2 is 310. Kita taruh angka 3 di bawah angka 1, karena angka 3 itu hasil akhir dari ratusan. Next, multiply 223 by 5. Next, multiply 223 by 4 to find out. Step 1, multiply the ones by 5. 3 ones equals 5 is 15 ones. Regroup the ones. 15 ones is 1 tens, 5 ones. Jadi 15 satuan itu adalah 1 puluhan dan 5 satuan. Kita taruh 5 satuannya di bawah angka 5 dan 10-nya kita simpan di kolom puluhan. Next, step 2. Multiply the tens by 5. 2 tens equals 5 is 10 tens. Add the tens. Tens plus 1 tens is 11 tens. Regroup the tens. 11 tens is 101 tens. 11 puluhan adalah 1 ratusan dan 1 puluhan. Puluhannya kita taruh di bawah 2 dan ratusannya kita simpan di kolom ratusan. Next, step 3. Multiply the hundreds by 5. 2 hundreds equals 5 is 10 hundreds. Add the hundreds. 10 hundreds plus 100 is 1100. Regroup the hundreds. 1100 is 1100. Jadi 11 ratusan adalah 1 ribuan dan 1 puluhan. Kita taruh angka 11 di sebelah angka 15.